Well, guys, good morning from Miami.
It's early.
Yeah, it's about 5:30. We felt the ship dock, so we're up. Wanted to get some pictures of the Miami skyline. We just watched the Disney Dream sail in, and there's a ship in front of us that some friends are on, so we're going to see if we can get some pictures of that ship. And
say howdy, neighbor.
yeah, exactly. So let's get this day started, guys, and get ready to get off the celebration.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Too quick. Yeah, I'll go too quick. But yeah,
Yeah. All right, guys. Just wanted to say good morning.
Alright guys, they kicked us off. But we're on the bus. We have an airport transfer with a short excursion to, it's like an Everglades tour, right? We got some time to kill. Our flight isn't until after 4 o'clock. So, hey, why not? Keep it going. Keep the day going. But it is pretty nasty out. It's a good thing we got in the bus when we did. And not walking in this mess, so. But overall, by the time we met in the theater to here, it was about 40 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. Just a lot of people, a lot of alcohol, and people not listening. Yeah. But we're going to wait for our bus to get going and take us to the Everglades excursion and go from there.
We are off to the Everglades. Thankfully, like I mentioned a bit earlier, to the ones that were already in the bus, it is not raining at the Everglades, but it's currently sunny up there. So it seems like it's going to be a good day.
Guys, we made it here to Everglades Holiday Park. We're going to do an airboat tour, and I think we get to have a picture with a baby crocodile. Hope it's not a big one.
It's a baby. Baby.
We're hoping so. But let's see what this is all about, and let's have some fun.
Ready here?
We're ready. We're on the boat.
Yes. At least it's nice and covered.
You ever been on an airboat?
Yes.
Okay, me neither. I'm just kidding. A little bit about me. My name's Captain Blake. I just moved down here a couple of months ago from Dallas, Texas. I got my airboat captain's license a couple of weeks ago, so I've been doing this quite a while. Yeah. I think I'm doing pretty good with this Florida man stuff. We've been seeing alligators, all kinds of wildlife. This is my first tour out there. Y'all are gonna have to keep your eyes peeled, help me out. I'll tell you, I'm pretty tired. I'm exhausted, actually. It's not a joke. I got home around 4 a.m. last night. Oh, shoot. Yeah, now, I wasn't drinking or anything. We were catching Burmese pythons. They're big, giant snakes we got out here. They get 18 feet long, over 200 pounds. We had a pretty good night last night with the full moon. We caught 4 of them. The biggest one was about 13 feet, about 75 pounds. I can show y'all some pictures and videos when we get back if you're interested. But for right now, let's go ahead and hit the water. We'll go out there, see what we can find, see how we do. We'll see who makes it back with us, all right? All right. See y'all later, hopefully. Over there. These are called cormorants. They're fish-feeding birds that can dive down about 25 feet. Those Seminole Indians that once lived out here would call them Loxley's. These canals, the best place to be looking is up near the bank. And these pads, the gators tend to stay out of the middle. That's where all the boats run through. Left side, you got a bird coming up. It's called the purple gallinal, the most colorful bird out here. They're actually related to the chicken. I'll spin around here in a second. Out on these pads all day, look for a little green worm that lives down in the stalk. Here she comes. Right side. Her baby should be somewhere out behind her on those pads. And I see a couple of them. That's actually a threatened bird species out here. It's a small wading bird. He's a little minnow catcher. He'll be out on these banks all day catching little minnows out of the water. Now the water's still pretty murky from all the rain we got. It's usually a lot clearer than this, I'll say. But up through here, around this bend, throughout the tour in some areas, you might be able to look down in the water and see some of our local fish species. Now, of course, we have things like the Florida largemouth bass, a variety of catfish, sunfish, gar, things that you can find all over the United States. But out here in the Everglades, we have fish from all over the world. You can find an Oscar, which is a very popular aquarium fish. far.
It is.
No, it's pretty neat.
It's a nice day for a ride.
Full ride in nature. Hey, great way to kill some time if you got a late flight, guys. So check this out.
Sure.
Yeah.
And don't worry, I've been talking to the captain in front of us and the ones behind us. They haven't seen any alligators either, so it's not just us. Holy gator, 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 gator. Right side, right side, right side. Woo, we got one. The best way to tell how long they are is by measuring from the tip of the nose back to the eye. Every inch will equal about a foot in length. Got one, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with the range of about 2 to 3 square miles I'll use up all the time, going out hunting, moving around, doing alligator things. Here you go. We're going to pass by one more time, right side. It's underneath this pond apple tree.
Gator. Successful
These pond apple trees, I can't remember if I probably told you what they... We're going to be down off in just a couple of minutes. Y'all please stay seated. Keep your arms, legs, hands, fingers, everything inside the boat. As I'm relatively new at this, sometimes it's more of a crash landing. You'll be alright, just don't point and laugh at me.
Thank you, guys.
Y'all enjoy the ride?
Yeah.
Awesome. Again, my name is Captain Blake. If y'all do any TripAdvisor, Google reviews, anything like that, just drop a name. That would help me out. Again, I do work with tips. If you didn't enjoy the ride, please exit only on that side over there. Y'all come on out once you
guys are going to the airport. We're going to the airport. That was an airboat.
Yeah,
So.
a little bit of a difference.
Yeah. We're still on vacation mode. But
Yes.
that was the airboat portion of the thing. So I think we get like an alligator show now, and we still got some time before the bus comes back. So
Yep, hold the baby alligator.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's continue.
Your show for you. Now, before we get started, I do have to ask everyone does remain seated through the whole show. You cannot have anybody up against the glass, okay? Now, I work with every alligator you see in here. Each one of these guys does 1 or 2 shows a day, so they can all take turns, don't get stressed or anything like that. Now, the largest alligator that we have in here is our big old huge guy in the water back here. He's the biggest one at 10 feet and like 400 pounds. Now, unfortunately, I am not going to show that one though, because he's like 10 feet and like 400 pounds. Can't really make do much of anything, but I do want to show you him, okay? So let's come over here and check him out really quick. So he's in the water right here, guys. Let's hop in for a sec. I'm going to lift his head up out of the water so you can see him. That's our big guy right there. Now, as you can see, he is famous for his blinding speed and aggression. He's a big old sweetheart. He's really not that bad. He's just so big, I can't physically make him do anything. And try not to look so visibly disappointed I did not just die. And why are they all attacking me? We'll get in a couple of minutes. Be patient. I also know people are like, oh my God, why aren't you wearing any shoes in there? If you're thinking that right now, tell me what on earth do you possibly think a pair of shoes will do against that thing? Nothing. If he goes to bite your foot, they do not pluck one toe at a time. He grabs your foot with your shoe, snaps it clean off of your leg, and swallows your foot whole with the shoe still on it. He don't care about your shoe. Very long lives. Now when you hear me mainly feed these guys raw chicken, other kinds of meat, but in the wild, they're opportunistic hunters. I like to eat things like raccoons, turtles, fish, birds, and of course a favorite, tourists. Which I'm kidding, of course. Attacks on people are actually really, really rare. Everyone thinks they're out to get you, but if you just do the math, there's over over 1 million alligators out here. If they really actually wanted to eat people, you'd have people dying every single day in Florida. Instead, we get more people killed by vending machines than by alligators. Not a bad joke. More people get mad they can't get a candy bar. They shake the vending machine. It falls down and crushes the guy more often than people get killed by alligators in Florida. If you don't believe me, go ahead and Google it. The total number of gator fatalities in Florida state history is under 30, and the total number of people crushed by vending machines across the U.S. is 37. Yes, it says everything you need to know about alligator aggressiveness and human intelligence. Yay. Now for your show, let's go ahead and grab one of these guys out of the water for you all to be able to see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get one of them out of here. They all look very excited over here. Okay, so I'm trying to get this guy right in the mix over here. There you go. Right, I got a bunch of them over here. Excuse me, thank you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
Alright, now, usually when I carry out an alligator that's bigger than I am, people clap. Cheers, anybody out there, guys? Yeah, it's a live show, like a live audience. This guy here is almost 200 pounds, so if you want a picture, do me a favor. Hurry up. We're going to set him down here in the sand, and let's grab a hold of the jaws nice and carefully. All right, take a look. Oh yeah, he does bite. You guys look surprised. What'd you think he was going to do, blow a kiss? Yes, it's a real alligator. He'll rip your arm off, guys, okay? Now look, when they don't immediately chase me, everyone thinks they're tame. They're not tame, they're lazy. There's a big difference. They will not come running after you. No, really, they won't. I worked with gators my entire life. I have never had them come running after me on land. But I have had a friend get his hand ripped right off. This part's very real, okay? Now, if you look inside the mouth, guys, 80 teeth are in there. And you can break the teeth off and grow them back and cycle through several thousand teeth in a lifetime, which comes in handy because of how hard they bite down. A large gator can bite with an entire ton of force in the mouth, 2,000 pounds per square inch of power. Y'all do not look impressed with that number. Think about it, 2,000 pounds, enough power in those jaws to snap any bone in your weak, fragile, and frankly pathetic human body and crush your skull like a potato chip. If you were not impressed by that, it is because y'all are on the wrong side of the glass. Now, sometimes people clap or something. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that overwhelming enthusiasm. I'm going to open up the jaws and set my chin on the edge of the open jaw, balance the jaws up with my chin, and if anything touches inside the mouth, the jaws slam shut. Let's open up these jaws. Right. Hey. Hold on, guys. Getting a little feisty here, I think. Hey. Easy, buddy. Now look, if you're a good boy at the end of the show, I'm going to get you a nice chihuahua, okay? But he likes those because they squeak, you know? No? That too far for you guys? Alright, hold on. He's still being a little free here. Easy, buddy. Now, I cannot help but notice as it gets a little dangerous and I look up to you guys for human compassion before I risk my life. All I see are phones. Yeah, he's gonna die. Now, I do say this about the phone. Take your photo, video, that's fine. Just don't watch through your tiny phone screen like a bunch of vultures. Hold your phone like this. Watch the show with your eyes. You're at a live show. Be present, you bunch of millennials. Okay? Phones are the death of live entertainment. Nobody watches the show. They're just like, oh yeah, when he dies, I'll get likes on social media. Remember, you are at a live show. This is the real deal. It's a real alligator, and if I mess up, I do lose my head. So before I do it, I want some motivation. You guys enjoying the show? All right, so here we go. Very carefully. As you can see, he speeds away with great athleticism. And he's done. Alright, we're going to do it for you guys now is we're going to take out the baby alligators for the cool animals check out. If you enjoy watching me risk my life for your entertainment, I'll be standing strategically on my tip jar, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal.
Well, this is pretty neat.
Yeah,
but-
the show's...
Yeah, better him than me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would be doing that.
No,
but,
no. After the show, there's a couple different alligators, like an albino gator and snakes, tortoises, and there's a fox here. But now we're just in line to take the tourist picture with the baby alligator. You know,
it's included with the tour, so
yeah, might as
not?
well. Back to the airport. It was about a 30-minute drive
Yeah,
there.
about a half hour.
Not bad.
We still got 3 hours to our flight, but
Yeah.
we'll see if we can find some friends inside, maybe.
There's a chance there might be some friends involved. But yeah. During the week that we were gone on Celebration, Robin Favor were on the horizon doing an ABC cruise, which is kind of jelly on that one, but we had an awesome trip on the Celebration with our friends too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they're waiting for us inside, and once we get our luggage out, they're getting the luggage out now, we'll go inside and hang out with them for a few moments.